Welcome to Center Park Stadium in Atlanta, home to the Georgia State Panthers. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on last year's national champion, the Georgia State Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Nittany Lions will put total weather and we'll get started. And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Panthers offense will get first crack at it today. He's been a story all season long, just continues to impress. The question remains of all the catches he's made, can he reel in the Heisman Trophy, Jason?
Well, the games are only going to get bigger because of his success in the first half of the year. His team is winning a lot of games. It's about championships, but this guy has an opportunity to win the Heisman Trophy. He's a big part of this team's success.
No doubt, and the whole field slanted towards stopping him. But he's been that good through the first part of the season. Can he continue? Against better competition in championship moments, that will decide whether he wins the Heisman.
To the air on first down. Firing to the right, complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And I tell you what, all this spread offense, man, it's really accentuated receivers in so many different shapes and sizes. But this guy, they're going to find him. They're going to find him early. They're going to find him often. He's made so many plays throughout the season and really been the feature of this offense. And this dude has worked his way. He might get a trip to
He'll rough one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 15. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after they play up top.
This guy has a chance to bring home the Heisman Trophy this year because he continues to make plays week in, week out. Doesn't matter who's guarding him, what coverages you play. This guy finds ways to make plays for his offense.
Wants to keep it in the air. Touchdown, Georgia State. They punctuate the chance for the trip to the end zone.
This offense is so good, and they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. So Penn State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line. A group of ballers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they...
He's loose on the right. Bulldozes his way through. He was off to the races, and maybe another step or two, and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. And they can't make the connection.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him, just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Give to the running back. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. The Nittany Lions are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to throw, it's Gore. Trying to find the end zone. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. He's looking to pass. Get it out on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you can tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play. Fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
They're facing a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. And this one's going to be knocked away. It's incomplete, and the defense probably saved itself there. That was a free play for the offense. The defense jumped.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert from the air. Makes the grab. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, 1st down.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Got him downfield. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup.
Could this guy be the next receiver to bring home a Heisman Trophy? He's got everything you look for in a game changer at the receiver position. He's off to a great start.
There he goes. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Panthers have it with a 1st and 10. And this time they're waiting for him, and he only gets back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 2nd down, he'll throw it. It's complete on the right side.
Well, I know everyone expected this guy to put up big numbers, but I don't know if anyone thought he could go for over 2,000 receiving yards on the year, but he did with that last catch. Wow.
Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Panthers have taken it inside the 20. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Oh, he makes a catch. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The Panthers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Ooh, quarterback lucky that one wasn't picked. You got to be really careful down here in the red zone because these windows are small and defenders close on the ball. That one.
Touchdown, Panthers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Rides the back on the option to get him. Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26. The Nittany Lions can really attack on this second and short. Off-play action. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. To throw, it's good. Trying to beat the DD. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Nittany Lions will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Out of the gun to give to the back. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Panthers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Making side adjustments here. Off the play fake. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
Holds it in the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And that will fall incomplete, and we have played 1. Boy, they tried to end the 1st quarter on a high note to no avail. 2nd quarter's coming. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Fires to the tight end. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They got it at the 30.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple 1st downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got the back in the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
This defense has got to be better in coverage. You want to get off the field, you got to keep defending. You got to do something to make the offense feel uncomfortable. So far, way too easy for this offense.
He's got him. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Anytime the ball goes in the air towards him, I feel like it's his. Like there are no 50-50 balls. He just makes plays, game after game, play after play, and you see him featured.
Touchdown, Panther. The offense cashing in on that drive. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular with this Week 12 performance.
Always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Georgia is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join Matthew Stafford and Stetson Bennett among the greats to play in Athens.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's got his man across the middle.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oklahoma. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Looking to pass. It's Gore. They're working that left side. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Myers on the move. He's got it. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D-linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit from the left hash. And this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. And this one is perfect. Are forced to settle for 3.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down and 2nd and 5. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
Yeah, and the QB tried to use some touch, let that thing hang up in the air. But when you hang it up over the middle of the field, the defenders have a lot of time to go and try to get it, make a play. A lot of guys near the football. Nice job by the defense being in great position.
I got to be honest, guys. I know there are a lot of people out there with this field position that would say flip the football, but based on the success they've had early in this game with 3 touchdowns already, playing with confidence, I think I'd just go for it.
Snagged in the middle. It's Waddle. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out of the 30. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. And the Panthers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, you can. When you have the run-pass option, you're not predictable. You can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
Catch in the middle, it's Galladay.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
3rd and short now, they snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down.
Good, wide open, big play opportunity. Hits him right between the numbers. You got to make that play. Those are one of those where I tap my helmet like, dude, that was me. That was on me. My bad. Give me another opportunity later on.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Grab near the sticks. It's Waddle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. Gets it out quickly.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. Pocket breaking down. That's caught. It's Waddle. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Makes a grab past the marker. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. From the gun, give on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. Unleashes one deep. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone.
Well, this defense was ready for go-goals against this receiver at his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. And if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's complete to the right. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Georgia State hoping to convert on 4th down here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Touchdown, Georgia State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, if he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Gore. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rolls it in. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bring in the heat. He'll pull it down and run.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Wide open downfield. They've got the 1st down, mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys. And he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him. And that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
The offense will quickly use a timeout. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Penn State!
Let's just call it like it is. The first half is... for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
And the point after is good. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Off the play fake on first down to throw. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertical.
He hurls one deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. That's going to wrap up the first half. Here and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Atlanta. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Center Park Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Ready to start things here in the second half. Georgia State about to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Gore. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
This is a situation here in the third quarter. This offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Got his man downfield. Lots of running room. The tap. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
An unbelievable touchdown. The quarterback and wide receiver get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, is because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Shoved out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and the running game getting the job done. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Fires to the big fella. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Finds a tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
That's a great example of the defense defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
He wants to change this route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking deep down the right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up.
No big surprise there, right? We're throwing to a guy that already has 3 touchdown catches in the game, so take another shot. Every time he has looked his way, good things have happened, and that's one of the very few times in this game so far where they have not been able to hook up.
That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you've got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
And the Panthers in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Zings it complete to the right. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15.
You know, it's not often you get to see QBs go over 5,000 yards passing in a year. We've watched this guy, though, be a special player for this offense all season long. With that last completion, he's now hit the milestone.
Now from inside the red zone. Takes the grab. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
If you're going to be in the Heisman picture, you've got to make plays week in, week out at receiver, and that's what he does. He's a good route runner. He's reliable, and he's got speed to take it to the house. Top 5 in the nation right now in receiving.
Quick pass on the fly motion. He's trying to get it in. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's saying, and just destroying this defense.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, and they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled, you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on this last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Wants to throw. It's Gore. Working that left side. Off and running. He's at the and he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Penn State.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, you can make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Georgia is currently trailing in this 1-1. It feels like the momentum may be turning. These dogs have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oklahoma. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to fire on 2nd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. To the air on 1st down. Quick strike complete. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Makes the grab. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Finds his big tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss it, find the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far. And if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. Got his man out of the backfield. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Right down the middle. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Back to throw, it's Gore. Under fire. Scrambling away. Good job to get everything he could, then get down with the slide. The Nittany Lions will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A high kick trying to pin them deep. And the returner goes down. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got a man. It's blocked. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. The Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on 2nd down. He lofts one down the sideline. He's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. And the pummeling has started. They have not been able to cover this guy all day.
I tell you what, this offense is featuring him. They're doing a really good job. This guy is explosive. He's dynamic. He's making big plays. They think, yeah, I'm going to get him the football as many ways as I can. Kudos to the offense for finally getting it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
That's just a tremendous individual effort by the defender. He's able to defeat his block and get to the ball and get the ball down on the ground. Very, very nice job.
Now the play fake. Gonna take a shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Rushes on him. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. The Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll work to pin them deep. Makes the catch at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going for broad. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Looking to throw, it's Gore. Working that left side now. That's the kind of play that can really get you. They have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Motion from the wide receiver. Hands it off. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. One final play before the end of the quarter. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quickly to the tight end. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. We've reached the break. Georgia State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this third down play. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Made a defender miss.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds a man on the left. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. Nice move to keep running.
And it makes it so hard on the defense trying to stop these guys because they're not just throwing it to wide receivers in the passing game. They've got a huge weapon here at tight end. He just shows you how difficult he is to bring down after the catch.
Headed to the end zone.
And now a big third down coming up. Down multiple possessions. This is one, Palmer, I'm looking for 6. I'm not trying to kick a field goal. I want to cut into this lead with a touchdown.
No, you got to have it. And also, considering all of that, this is 4-down territory too. So you need to identify who are your best players on offense and how can you give them a chance to score this touchdown.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass, it's Gore. Trying to barrel in. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
He'll start the return inside the spot. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it's certainly.
Oh, he's got some space. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. And another big play by this offense, and if they are playing, not thinking about the scoreboard at all, there's evidence of it right there.
Hey, if there's time on the clock, as a defense, stop us. Because we're not stopping ourselves. We're going to continue being aggressive. We're going to continue trying to score points. That's the aggressive nature of this football team.
And here comes the offense on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Going to swing it on second down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
this guy the football, right? He's their best receiver. He's their best receiving target. Great job on defense knocking that one away.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of
4th down, and he's still going. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Panthers are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's blocked. Sprinting away. Touchdown, Georgia State. And the beatdown has ensued. You can see it on the sideline. They built a comfortable 4th-quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0.
there's no...
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got to keep sharpening the tools. And that's what you're seeing here in the 4th quarter.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. To the air on 1st down. Got his man on the right. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Looking to throw again. Snagged out of the air. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Panthers are facing 3rd and inches. He's got it. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. Wants to pass. Now he's going to break the pocket. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop?
And he's got it. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this is what's your cup of tea.
More defense option. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got to stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese David.